Hey guys, it's Caitlin here, the Frugal Millennial. So I wanted to give you one final update on my Smile Direct Club journey. So super exciting news for those of you who've been following my Smile Direct Club journey. Today was my last day of my Smile Direct Club aligners. So I completed 15 of 15 aligners. It took me about 7.5 months and I am done. Well, at least I hope I'm done. So I'm totally done with the aligners. However, I'm not super pumped about where my teeth are. Now, don't get me wrong, they are so much better from where I started, and everybody I talk to tells me that my teeth look perfect, they look great, but I have to say, I'm kind of a perfectionist, and if I'm going to be spending $1,800, I kind of want my teeth to turn out perfectly. And they're so close, probably 2-3 more aligner sets away from being 100% perfect. So I actually reached out to Smile Direct Club a couple days ago and asked about a refinement. So what a refinement is essentially if you're not happy by the end of your Smile Direct Club journey and your teeth aren't perfect, you can request a refinement. And so what that means is that you send a ton of pictures to Smile Direct Club of you wearing your molds and not wearing your molds so that you can show them what your teeth look like, and they'll ultimately determine if you're eligible for a refinement. So I did that a couple days ago. I'm still waiting on what they'll say if I am eligible or not. And fingers crossed, I hope I am, because I really want to give them a super 5 out of 5 stars. But at this point, I would say I'm probably at about 4.75 out of 5. Super happy with where my teeth are, but they're just not perfect. They're so much closer to being straight than they ever have before, but they're not quite perfect. So having said that, I have done a little bit of thinking about my Smile Direct Club journey, and I've come up with a list of pros and cons. So pros, my teeth are so much straighter than they ever have before. Cons, I started with a little bit of an overbite and I ended with a little bit of a bigger overbite actually. So Smile Direct Club doesn't fix overbites, and I knew that going in. But I will say that my overbite is a little bit more exaggerated now because it more or less just kind of pushed my teeth outwards in order to straighten them, and it really didn't work on fixing that overbite. So that's a con, but ultimately I have straighter teeth. So good and bad. The other thing is that my Smile Direct Club kit came with free teeth whitening, which was super exciting. I think the company they promoted was Glow Teeth Whitening. They came in these little tubes and you were just supposed to sort of rub it on your teeth, but that never really worked for me. I tried it a couple times and maybe it was user error, but I could never get the gel out evenly. And so some of my teeth would start to whiten, other ones wouldn't, and it just was kind of a hassle, to be honest. So the Glow was definitely a con, and honestly, over the next week, I'm probably just gonna end up using pressed white strips so that I can have a perfectly straight and perfectly white smile now that I'm done with Smile Direct Club aligners. The last pro and con is another one that I knew going into it, is just the customer service. I received a couple confusing emails from Smile Direct Club just because I think something with their system automating emails was a little bit funky, a little bit off, which was confusing. And also just reaching out to their customer service was a little bit hard as well. I reached out 3 times ultimately to request a refinement. And finally on the last one did they actually send me the email that they were supposed to send me with the instructions on how to officially request a refinement. So that was a little bit tricky. You really have to be on it if you're going to be doing Smile Direct Club. You have to, 1, make sure that you're going to wear the aligners how you're supposed to, and 2, as with anything, you just have to be your own advocate. You have to advocate for your treatment plan, for what you paid for, and really to get what you want out of Smile Direct Club. So overall, I've been using Smile Direct Club for the last 7.5 months. You can look at where I started and then today where I ended up. And honestly, I almost couldn't be happier with the results. Like I said, there's a couple teeth that are still not 100% in line, but they're really close. And if you're looking at my teeth from a distance or in pictures, they pretty much look perfect. I'm just really a perfectionist and want them to be 100% straight. So if Smile Direct Club does get back to me that I am eligible for refinement, I'll go ahead and let you guys know and also tell you guys what that process is like. Ultimately, I am, like I said, super happy with where I started with to where I am now. My overbite has grown a little bit, but honestly, I knew that would happen, especially as I was looking at my teeth through the progression that they sent me. I could tell from the side view that my overbite was gonna grow a little bit and then it ultimately wouldn't fix it. Smile Direct Club really is a cosmetic fix, right? So my overbite's still there, I still have TMJ, I still grind my teeth at night, it didn't fix that. But my teeth look better in pictures, which is what I was really going for. So if you've had the chance to watch my entire Smile Direct Club journey from start to finish, you can see where my teeth started and where my teeth are at now. And like I said, I'm happy. I would recommend them to anyone, but you really have to make sure that you understand where your teeth are starting and where they expect them to go. And then also really be your own self-advocate. If you think your molds aren't fitting right, if you aren't happy with your teeth at the end, you really have to fight for what you want and what you paid for. So having said that, if you think you're interested in trying out Smile Direct Club, the first step is really to get your initial mold kit and take molds of your teeth so you can see your potential progression and see if you're a fit for Smile Direct Club. So being the frugal millennial, I have gone ahead and included a link below where you can get 50% off your initial mold kit. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And if you found this video helpful, or if you think you're gonna try out Smile Direct Club, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay on top of my final Smile Direct Club journey and all of my frugal tips.